I decided to be raunchy when I realized that in Jamaica, right? As a female, back then, females didn't get recognition like that. I remember my producer took some songs to a distributor, right? And the distributor was saying, we don't buy females. Females don't sell. You know, females keep falling off the rhythm. Nobody buying females. And I remember him saying, well, this female, she ain't falling off no rhythm and she's going to sell. And I'm like, okay, the boys are singing about women and sex, but they're singing in a derogatory way. Maybe I should, you know, come out and, you know, talk about the, you know, how to do it, how to please your man, how to whatever, you know what I mean? So I come out, the first thing I come out and I say, okay, I do one. The first one was if the man left, meaning in English, if a girl man walk out on her, it's not because of, you know, because that's good. Nothing ain't wrong with nothing there. The merchandise is good. So it's not because of that. It's because he can't do nothing, you know? And then I did stab up the meat and everything just blow up. Like I started out like, mama, don't worry, easy, just chill. I'm working harder to buy you a house on the hill. I started, am I losing you, darling? Nobody paid me no mind, but as soon as I go boom, if the man left, everybody say, yo, she bad, yo, she raunchy, yo, she's the wickedest thing, yo, you know, she's a woman defender. And that's how I became Lady Saw.
You mentioned you were banned in certain parts in Jamaica.
They wanted to.
How did that make you feel when this was actually becoming a thing?
Okay, when I heard that the mayor for Montego Bay was, you know, saying I couldn't come back there, they don't want me there. I remember Sumfest. Sumfest is a big show that takes place every year and they wanted me on there. And then you also have sponsors pulling out, you know, like certain liquor, you know, pulling out, say, no, we don't want her on it. But the thing is, I wrote a song titled What is Slackness? And then I made it political. Like I start talking about politicians, you know, not fixing the roads, not fixing the hospitals, all these young men with guns fighting each other, taking each other lives, you know, lives. And I'm like, that is slackness. So you need to pick the beam from your eyes before, you know, because the mayor was a politician. So that's how I penned it. And it became a big hit right away. And they were off my back in a minute because the fans though, they stood by me. They were fighting for me, like, how the man say it, how men say it, and she can't say it, you know. So that was good. The fans defend me, and then all of a sudden it was over, and I went back to Montego Bay. And even now they want me in Montego Bay for the Sumfest because they say, without you, we can't do that dance all night. I grew up tough, you know, so nothing bothered me. Like, I'm like, yeah, he wants to ban me. Oh, I'm famous, you know. But then I end up finding out things about him, that the mayor was always drinking, staggering on the street side. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, huh? That's why I say you take the beam out of your eyes, because if you're a mayor and you're drinking and staggering on the street, then bad example. You're not setting any good example for young people coming up. So shut up. Yeah.
A couple of years ago, Drake was there with Movado at a festival, and Drake started cursing, and next thing you know, it was an uproar over that.
Yeah.
Why is it so
I'll
strict?
tell you. They almost charged me, Bunty Killer, and somebody else for cursing, and they took us to court, and we went. But you know, it wasn't anything big. But after that, when the Americans or whoever the foreigners are, doesn't have to be American, if they come in and curse, then people say, so how did they, you know, they try to lock up ladies or lock up Bunty Killer and the foreigners come and they cuss, and you know, so they start saying, okay, we're going to charge you too, you know. Like when Little Kim came to Rockabessa and she wore like all like panties, really, and everything was, you know, popping out and dropping out. But if I do it, they would say like, yo, you see Lady Saw in her panties? And I'm like, shut up, you know. Kim did it, you know.